I have two. The start of the week is Jamal Williams. Love the setup for him. We've seen certainly what this Detroit Rush offense could be. They've already produced 4 games between him, Jamal Williams, and DeAndre Swift of 16 or more PPR points, and so they've done a great job of just running the ball, and I think that will continue in this matchup against Seattle, which has already allowed 2 running backs to go over 21 PPR points. Javonte Williams in week 1 and Cordero Patterson last week. So Jamal set up for a top 10 week. The other player that I love, I'll go back to the defense. The Packers defense this week. I think they're going to be just monstrous against the Patriots at home.
All right. Heath, how about you? Who do you love?
Yeah, I'll take the other backup running back who we expect to start, Khalil Herbert. We just saw the Cowboys run all over this Giants defense. It might be different if the Giants get healthy, but I still think as long as David Montgomery's not there, Khalil Herbert's going to get 20 touches and probably be a top 10 running back.
5 games as a feature back in his career. He's had 18 or more carries in all of them. And Leonard Williams was limited in practice on Wednesday for the Giants. It doesn't mean he's going to play. It is encouraging to see the progress, though. But yeah, these guys, no matter Leonard Williams' status for the Giants won't change the rankings too much, I assume, for Herbert. So, guys, for Jamal Williams and Khalil Herbert, how good are they going to be in terms of the rankings? Are they going to be in your top 12?
They both are, yes.
Yeah, Heath, how about you? Both?
Yeah, they're 10 and 11.
I would start both of them over 2 first-round picks for sure, over Najee Harris and over Joe Mixon.
What about Derrick Henry?
I'll throw in Dalvin Cook as well.
What about Derrick Henry? Henry's facing the so far toughest run defense in football in the Colts.
I don't currently have it ranked that way, but that might change.
No.
I hope what we saw from Henry last week continues with the role in the pass game.
I know. He's kind of got. You feel like Derrick Henry kind of has to get going a little bit before he can be good. Like if you get him in the backfield, he's not going to spin away from you, right? But he's got like cartoon feet. It kind of goes in place, and then you can't stop him. So you got to get him in space a little bit because the line's not what it used to be.
The broadcast for the Raiders game this weekend was talking about how when you see him go sideways, it's a win for the defense. When he's going north-south, you're in trouble. And, if he's going downhill, it's hard to get in front of him.
All right, who are we avoiding this week? Jamie, you want to start?
Who are we avoiding? I would avoid Clyde Edwards-Helaire this week. Last week's game was very troubling from the standpoint of 7 carries and no yards. Touchdown saved you. And aside from the big run against the Chargers on Thursday night, he's been a little touchdown dependent. I like his role in the passing game, so that's not going to – his floor in PPR is okay. But the touchdowns have sort of saved him a little bit. The fact that he's got 8 carries or less in 3 games in a row is a little troubling. And this run defense, as we know, is pretty amazing, even without Ndamukong Suh and Akeem Hicks. They were pretty good last week against a very good rushing attack.
All right, CEH is someone to, if you can, try to avoid. Heath, how about you? Who are you avoiding this week?
I'd like to avoid both Matthew Stafford and Cam Akers and Allen Robinson. This 49ers defense has been really impressive, and they've not played a lot of great offenses. We thought they were going to play one last week, and they completely destroyed them. The 49ers have kind of had the Rams number. I still think the Rams probably find a way to win it, but this looks like a really low-scoring game. I don't want to start Stafford or Akers.
Is this a bad quarterback week?
Yes.
I mean, so far it's been a bad quarterback season.
Sure. But I'm thinking about the Raiders-Broncos game in particular, and, you guys have Wilson. You have Wilson between 12 and 14. Carr, I was surprised. Dave and Heath both have Carr 9th. Again, really tough matchup. And I don't know. I don't know. I talk about the quarterback landscape, Heath, this week.
I still don't want to start Tom Brady. I still don't want to start Russell Wilson. Trey Lance got hurt, and Justin Fields fell off the face of the earth. I don't want to start Matthew Stafford. It's really tough. And the only guys that have really emerged, Carson Wentz, you don't feel great about because of Dallas's pass rush. Marcus Mariota and Jared Goff are my favorite streamers. But those aren't guys that you really think could be top 5 quarterbacks. They're guys that, they'll probably finish close to 12. it's pretty gross, and it feels pretty good if you have Josh Allen or Jalen Hurts or Lamar Jackson.